New Year wishes to all the members of NeoStock YouTube channel. I am Pratap here. Today is 1st January 2024. In case this is your first visit to our NeoStock YouTube channel, please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action course. All the training videos you can accessible from our channel. You can click on the home page and scroll down to the playlist supply demand zone price action course. Click on this course and all the videos, training videos related to supply demand zone price action are available here, starting from lesson 1.1 until the most recent lesson. Even all the upcoming lessons also will be available under this playlist. I am also providing the link to this playlist in this video description. Even all the links also available under our Telegram channel. I am also providing link to NeoStock Telegram channel in this video description. So please go through this course. Definitely it is useful to you. And the month December is completed and the report is ready. All the trades executed in the month December, all the high liquidity zones. Look into these statistics. In the month of December, our NeoStock software generated the stocks near daily and 75 minutes demand zones and supply zones. And we have identified several high liquidity zones from this list. Out of those high liquidity zones, 53 zones are triggered. That means 53 trades are executed. Out of these 53, 46 trades are profitable and 7 trades hit the stop loss. And all these 53 trades, average ROI. It is not the average ROI, it is the average daily ROI. For the month December is 5.5%, which is 0.6% less than our average ROI. All the trades starting from 1st October till the date, the average ROI is close to 6.1%. But in the month of the December, 0.6% is less, but still 5% is a very good ROI. And I have uploaded the Excel sheet having all these trade details at our Telegram channel. Please access the Excel sheet from our Telegram channel. I have already uploaded. And you know the link, in case if you don't know our Telegram channel, the link to the Telegram channel is provided in this YouTube video description. Go to this YouTube description and click on the link so that you can visit our NeoStock Telegram channel. So these are the statistics about our high liquidity zones executed during the month of December. Now let us look into the trades generated on last Friday. The high liquidity zones generated by our NeoStock software. So all these are all high liquidity zones except Nifty and Bank Nifty. Remaining are the high liquidity zones. So you can observe in this watch list. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have identified 6 high liquidity zones. Even couple of high liquidity zones also there, but they're already pierced. So you know that pierced zones we never trade. So let us look into each of the trades in one by one, each of the stocks one by one. Let us do a quick analysis before we generate today's report. The first one is Bosch. And this is a high liquidity supply zone. We didn't analyze this zone. The reason is this zone is from the year 2017. So inside this zone, daily zone, I have fine-tuned the 75 minutes because 75 minutes data is available. But to check the structure of this zone and also to minimize the risk, we need to fine-tune to 15 minutes as well as again 5 minutes. The 15 minutes data and 5 minutes data is not available in TradingView for the year 2017 because we know why we need to fine-tune. One is risk point of view and another one is checking the structure of the zone, the price structure. If the price structure is not good, we can identify the zone will be violated. So we didn't have a chance to analyze the price structure inside this 75-minute zone. So that's why, because data is not available. That's why we don't plan any trades in this particular stock. See, the zone is violated today. Maybe the price structure is not good, this 75 minutes. That could be one reason why the zone is violated. Because we never know. We cannot comment anything. But one possibility, because we have seen majority of the scenarios, the zones will be violated if the price structure is good. Very few scenarios, the zone will be violated even though the price structure is good. That's why in the month of the December, we got 53 trades. Out of 53, only 7 zones are failed, which are having good price structure. I'm talking about, we have seen several zones violated in the month of December, and we identified all those zones well before planning our trade, because we know when a zone will be failed. I already explained all the concepts when a zone will be failed in the earlier analysis sessions. If anybody doesn't know when a zone is failed, please go through the playlist NeoStock terminology. In that NeoStock terminology playlist, you will find maybe a couple of videos that talks about how we can identify when a zone will be failed. But anyway, this stock we didn't plan any trade. We also doesn't know the reason why this zone is failed, because we are not able to access 15 minutes data and 5 minutes data in TradingView. The next one is Canara Bank. Canara Bank also we didn't plan any trade. The reason is, this is the zone generated in the year 2011. 2011 zone. Today, Canara Bank is entered into this zone. Previously also, prices entered into this zone. There are higher chances to get a new trade from this newly created zones, if any. So for that, what I did, because 2011 data, we can't find that 75 minutes data or even 15 minutes or 5 minutes. But in this recent price action, we may find a new 75-minute zone. If there is any new 75-minute zone, we can take a trade. But unfortunately, I didn't find any valid 75-minute zone. Let me show you. We didn't have any proper price structure to identify a valid zone here. See, previously, we can able to draw a zone like here, somewhere here, like this. But this is already tested. This 75-minute zone is already tested. In the recently also, we can't find any proper zone in this price structure. Maybe you can plan something like this. You can draw a zone, something like, let me show you. You can draw a zone like this. Rally, base, but this drop candle is not valid. This is not a great leg out. But still, if you consider, this is also already tested. This zone is also already tested. So because of these reasons, because I'm not really comfortable with this price structure here. That's why I didn't plan any trade, even though, see, the prices entered and came down. Still, I'm not comfortable with this price structure. So didn't plan any trades. Okay, next one is REC Limited. And we got a very good successful trade in this. This is a 75-minute zone. Sorry, this is also a daily supply zone. We have a drop candle, leg-in candle, 2 base candles, again a drop candle. So what I did, I went to the 75 minutes time frame, and you know how to trade high liquidity zones. So inside daily, we need to find a fresh 75-minute zone. So we have drawn a drop, base, drop. RBR, we have identified a very excellent RBR, drop base drop. So in this 75 minutes, again we need to fine tune to 15 minutes. So that's why we went to the 15 minutes time frame. In case if anybody doesn't know how to trade with the high liquidity zones, these are the steps. So here I identified a 15 minute supply zone, something like this. We have a drop, we have a base, again we have a drop. Sorry, we have a rally base drop, not drop base drop. We have a rally base drop. So we have identified this entire thing. So what I did again further within that area, fine tune to 5 minutes. So let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. So here again we identified. See, this is a ERC candle, leg-in candle could be, if it is a failed ERC candle. This entire thing. Next we have a base candle, and base candle. All these are all base candles. And finally today prices reached that fine-tuned zone somewhere at 10:55 5 minutes candle. Prices reached that zone, and then at 12 o'clock, afternoon 12 o'clock, it reached the target. Almost close to 1 hour or little higher than 1 hour. And REC Limited has given 12,100 rupees profit, and which is 6.1% return on the investment as per one future slot, because we are always calculate our ROI based on one future slot. Maybe you may take trades in options also, that is a different story. But my calculations are for return on the investment is as per future slot. So this is about REC trade. Next one is Asian Paints. This is a 75 minutes demand zone. This Asian Paints. And inside I fine tuned to 15 minutes and 5 minutes level. So we have a drop, two base candles, and a rally candle. Actually, this is inside 15 minutes zone. Let me show you the 15 minute zone. We have a drop candle, we have a base candle, and we have a rally candle. This is the 15 minutes. Because inside 15, we need to fine tune. So that's why the one that is marked is on 5 minutes level zone. Why always we mark at 5 minutes? Because 5 minutes level, the risk is at the least level, and 5 minutes price structure is good. Mostly that is going to be a successful trade. If the price structure is not good, mostly the zone will be violated. You know all those rules when a zone will be failed. So anyway, today we did not get an entry in Asian Paints. And next one is Atul. This is also a 75 minutes but supply zone. Prices did not reach into this zone. I have already fine-tuned this zone. Okay, here some interesting analysis here. Let me show you. So what I did, I went to the 15 minutes time frame and fine-tuned the 15 minutes. Here we have a drop base, a drop candle. The drop candle is not very great, but after that you have a follow-through candle. So later on what I did, I again further fine-tuned to 5 minutes level. Let me show you how I fine-tuned the 5 minutes level. This is a medium-sized candle, leg-in candle. I consider this as a leg-in. The reason is at least the body is greater than 50%. It's not up to the 75%, but definitely greater than. That way I considered. And next one is a base candle. Why this is base candle? Because its body is greater, but the candle is a tiny candle. You already learned in the fundamentals. The small size candle, it is a small size candle. The small size candle, even the body is more than 50%, still we can consider that as a base candle. Now we have an excellent drop candle is there, leg out candle is there. And it is already tested once. But near to this zone, maybe you can I'm considering this as a rejection. Again, rejections came. So that way this zone is still we can take a trade in this zone. So here, this is not today, on 21st September, prices entered into this zone and came down. But at the time, again a new zone is created here. Let me show you in 15 minutes time frame. Within that 15 minute zone area, another new 15 minute zone is created. Now you will get clarity. We have a rally, base and drop. Generally, when we see such kind of same area, if new zones are creating, most of the times we may see in high liquidity zones, we can see such kind of things will happen. Because high liquidity zones are having capacity to create new zones within that area, because there more liquidity is there. So that way I sensed this is an important zone. Probably if prices enter into this zone, definitely we get good profit, but already there is one more zone is there. So keep this top, this is LOTL concept. We have a 15-minute zone, we have another 15-minute zone, LOTL. So in LOTL concept, whichever the zone is having a zone high, that should be the distal line. Whichever the zone is having the low, that should be the proximal line. So the LOT, that way you have to plan your trade. That's why I kept both these zones. Okay, anyway, this zone again we fine tune to the 15-minute zone, 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame also almost the zone is same. 15-minute zone and 5-minute zones are almost looking same. Couldn't fine tune much. I couldn't fine tune much. Very small, tiny level, negligible level. But otherwise, this is. So you have to take an entry here and you have to keep your stop loss here. If your risk is high, you know the technique. The technique is further reduce up to your risk management level. If prices reach to that level, then only you take trade. Otherwise, you will miss the entry. That way also you can plan. There is no rule that exactly here you need to take. Just go a little deep and take a trade if you feel your risk is high. If prices reach to that level, then only you take trade. Otherwise, you will miss the trade. Okay, anyway, even though we did not get an entry, this is an important concept you need to observe, because we have seen LOTL scenario, level on the top of the level. In case if any of you doesn't know about LOTL, in our training videos I have already explained. In one of our training videos at phase 1 of our training. I didn't remember the lesson number exactly, maybe lesson 6 or 7 or maybe 8. One of those lessons you can find. Or maybe lesson 9 also. Need to look into. Okay, anyway, today prices did not reach into this zone, so we didn't get an entry. You may ask a question, can we take a trade tomorrow? That will be our today's software generates once again generates Atul, maybe you can plan. If it does not generate, you cannot. Because of the volatility conditions, everything will be considered by our NeoStock software while generating stocks near demand and supply zones. If those conditions are failed, even though the stock is near the supply zone, if the conditions are failed, it won't show you this stock in our list. That's why if our today's report generates, you can consider this trade tomorrow. Otherwise, just ignore it. And next one is a TVS Motor, another successful trade we got today. This is also a 75-minute zone. This is a rally, base and drop. So inside this 75 minutes, I fine tune to 15. Inside 15, fine tune to 5 minutes. See how nicely reached and then reached our target, the 15 minutes target. In fact, it is also reached the 75 minutes also. You have a drop, you may consider this as a, this is not exactly a base candle, not convincing base, but maybe you can consider. And again a rally candle. That means 75 minute zone also it reached. Okay, what I did, I fine tuned this zone to 15 minutes time frame. See, you have a failed ERC candle, that is the leg-in. Then you have a base, and then you have a drop candle. And within this area, we fine tune to the 5 minutes. The one currently you are seeing is a fine tuned at 5 minutes level. So let me show you at 5 minutes also. So inside that 15 minutes area, this is our fine tuned 5 minutes area. You have a drop, 3 base candles, and a drop and drop, follow through candle. Morning 9:15, 5 minutes candle. Actually, it gave two opportunities today. At one, if you look into the 1 minute, you will get clarity. At 9:16 candle, it entered into this zone. Again, 9:18 candle and even 9:19 candle also. Prices are within this zone. So these are all our trading opportunities within this zone. And after that, at 1 o'clock 40 minutes candle, it reached the target. And TVS Motors has given a profit 9,240 rupees, which is 7.3% ROI, return on the investment, as per one future slot. So that means we got two successful trades today out of the 6 high liquidity zones generated in our yesterday's report. Yesterday's means on Friday's report. So this is about the analysis of what the high liquidity zones generated on Friday. Now let us generate stocks near demand and supply zones for all the time frames starting from yearly time frame. So now I changed the time frame to yearly. Let us find the stocks near yearly demand zone. Now stocks are identified. For yearly time frame, stocks near yearly supply zone also mostly you won't get. Next one is half yearly. I'm changing the time frame to half yearly. Let us find the stocks near half yearly demand zone. No stocks are there. For half yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near half yearly supply zone. So one stock is there. So let's go back. Next entry time frame I am changing to quarterly. For quarterly time frame, stocks near quarterly demand zone. One stock is identified. Let's go back. Quarterly time frame. Let us find the stocks near quarterly supply zone. So these 3 stocks are identified. Now let's go back. I'm changing the time frame to monthly. Let us find the stocks near monthly demand zone. So one stock is near monthly demand zone. Let's go back. Entry time frame is monthly. Let us find the stocks near monthly supply zone. So one stock is near monthly supply zone. So let's go back. Next, weekly time frame. I'm changing the time frame to weekly. Let us find the stocks near weekly demand zone. So one stock is near weekly demand zone. Let me go back. For weekly time frame, let me find the stocks near weekly supply zone. So 3 stocks are filtered which are near to the weekly supply zone. So let me go back. Now I'm changing the time frame to daily. For entry time frame daily, let us find the stocks near daily demand zone. So 9 stocks are filtered. Any high liquidity demand zones from today's list? IDFC is there, already tested once and 2 rejections are there. Not pierced. So we have only high liquidity daily demand zone available from this list. So let's go back. Entry time frame is daily. Let us find the stocks near daily supply zone. 4 stocks are filtered. Any high liquidity supply zone? 1 high liquidity supply zone. This is a counter trend related stock. Zone is created recently. Good. PFC, Power Finance Corporation. So look into this zone. If the price structure is very good and if you are able to fine tune up to the 5 minutes level with good price structure, so you can plan a trade. So let's go back. I'm changing the time frame to 125 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 125 minutes demand zone. So these 12 stocks are filtered. Let me go back. For 125 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 125 minutes supply zone. So these 5 stocks are filtered. Let me go back. I'm changing the time frame to 75 minutes. Entry time frame is 75 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 75 minutes demand zone. So 14 stocks are identified. Let us look into the high liquidity zones. ABB you cannot take. The reason is it is already pierced. You need to look for supply zones, high liquidity. Sorry, this is near demand zone. So we need to look for demand zones. I'm sorry. Sorry for my mistake. This is not a high liquidity, not a high liquidity. This is a high liquidity demand zone. Asian Paints. Tested 3 times. So there is one more NTPC is there, fresh zone. But look into the price structure. And one more, UPL. This is also a fresh zone. But remember, always you need to look for the price structures first to check the quality of the zone. If everything is okay up to the 5 minutes level, you can plan a trade. Even one of the levels before 5 minutes level is not good, don't take trade. Suppose 15 minutes level is not good, but you identified a good 5 minutes zone, don't take trade. Price structure should be good in each level until 5 minutes level. Then only you have to plan the trade. So let me go back. Entry time frame is 75 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 75 minutes supply zone. So 4 stocks are filtered. Any high liquidity supply zones? ICICI GI is there, already tested once. 3 rejections also there. We have only one stock identified, stocks near 75 minutes supply zone. So this is about the high liquidity zones from 75 minutes, only one stock is there. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to 25 minutes time frame, and let us find the stocks near 25 minutes demand zone. So 13 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. Entry time frame is 25 minutes. So let us find the stocks near 25 minutes supply zone. 6 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. Entry time frame is 15 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 15 minutes demand zone. 5 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. Entry time frame is 15 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 15 minutes supply zone. So 7 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to 5 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 5 minutes demand zone. 9 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. For 5 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 5 minutes supply zone. 10 stocks are filtered. So these are all the stocks near demand and supply zones for different time frames. I hope this information is useful to you. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.